It was the last stretch.
Oh.
Starting to get serious deja vu.
Oh.
Now,
What can I say? What can I say? I already know for a fact that today is just going to be an absolute day where I'm just going to start off. Just this whole stream is going to just be me trying to do like a Bostonian accent for the whole duration of it. Oh, also we got to chase after the target. I didn't even know that was a thing that we have to do right now. All right, what do we got here? All right, so hit this to dash, easy, boom. I already found that out. Be on the lookout for clues. Okay, okay. What about this? You know, trail went cold. Press down to use the brush. Oh, oh my God. All right, well, I'm going all in. Holy moly. Ah, yes, A is to jump. R is to crouch. I see. Interesting, interesting. But what can I say? I do like a little bit of a dash. Oh, okay, we're in now. Oh, God. Oh, wait a second, chat. I know I'm supposed to chase after the target, but we have I'm sorry, a slide mechanic? We have a slide mechanic. This game is already, you know, I'm feeling it now. Okay, so we gotta heal.
The secret weapon of a
Nice,
good detective.
nice. Good. What else do we have here? Pick the right tool for the drop.
So now,
Why to browse my weapons? Oh, I can use my fists.
wasting my time.
Beautiful. Guys, fist only playthrough incoming, where I'm gonna be punching people to death. Currency, big. It's good, looking good so far, okay? I'm liking what I'm seeing. I want to throw it out there, chat. Whenever I started up this game, it asked me if I wanted to by any chance, make the audio worse intentionally, and you know what? I'm okay with that, because here's the beautiful thing. I intentionally wanted to give that feel, you know, the rubber hose feel that you're seeing right now. Okay, so we have to like do lockpicking here. Okay. I see. Okay, so the way I have to do this is like this. Yeah, all right. So I'll have like one try for this. Wait a second. No. Easy. These are not. Ah, okay. It's weird because it looks like they were up. Now we got it. There we go. Okay. I thought those pins were pushed up a little bit there.
Uh-oh, we got company.
It's like full ammo, I guess. $28 flips is not that bad for something that has at like 8. Oh wait, no, 28 reserve bullets is what I have.
Of every virtue in the book, he settles on closing doors behind him.
Oh boy, another another lockpick. Easy. Somehow that one was easier, and yet it was like slightly a little bit more complicated. Somehow, some way, I can't believe it. Okay. So that's the little like switch. I already read that tip, so I was wondering exactly what it meant.
It's
Whatever
over.
gave me another.
You got nowhere left to run.
I run toward the dream! A bright future ruled by big mice!
Oh, you absolute... Hey! Hell.
It's a good little start right here, Chad. I'm gleaming as I speak. I mean, like, shoot, when's the last time I played like a game that had this creative of like a style at it? Was it probably Cuphead back in the day? And that's probably the best comparison here. Definitely a. That's what I'm trying to get here. Definitely a inspiration. That's what it is. Dude, I don't even know what I'm even talking about right now. That took me a little bit longer for me to actually like find the word I was trying to describe. But I'm not looking so good. I should probably not drink that health. to be somewhere. Okay, they got slots though. They got gambling. This is it's called the Life Waster. The Super Life Waster. So I'm assuming just like hitting one of these is probably like there's no currency behind it, so. But I'm assuming that it actually does not have any wins attached to it. And that's why it's called the Life Waster. It's like, oh my gosh, I understand now. Alright, we're getting back up here. Any more life? Any more life? Yes. Beautiful. Like I wasn't even in a fight. What was my kick, by the way? I swear I just did like a kick. It was a B. Okay, got it. This is first time playing it, so it's like just completely all brand new information to me, just being flooded at once. And you know, I could have healed, of course. Of course.
Whoa, whoa. What was that?
Wonder if the hard mode has like limited saves. Kind of been a Resident Evil type thing.
Guy's got stamina.
Probably just harder enemies. Wow. Double deal right there, nice. Having one bullet for that next encounter wouldn't have been good. Unless I had like a really, really highly powered
And another.
bullet that just immediately headshotted and collateraled everybody. Then it would have probably worked out, but this is a literally starting pistol. I don't think it's really gonna do that much damage, to be completely honest. That's the whole game, by the way, having like everything. Enemies, little things like that, animated. It's wild. Wait, what? There's a this one's based off of moves? You can't even try it again because it's jammed. All right, cool.
Oh, won't make it.
What have I learned from the last one that I just tried to lockpick? I can't be that fast. Wait a second. This is what I have to do is... Yeah. Now it's all coming to me. I'm legitimately feeling a huge Bioshock vibe from just doing all that. Like, thank goodness I have that in my mind. Like, still fresh in my mind, even though the last time I played that game was like 10 years. Plus, maybe 15 years at this point. But I'm glad I still have that concept fresh in my mind. Where I knew, like, okay, it all flooded back to me, just memories-wise.
Fine, you meddling mouse.
Really? With the engines and the wind?
Don't care.
Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right?
Not a chance.
And look, I will be there in a blink because I do have my little blink. Just
We'll see about that.
Dash is so fun. What? How do I? When do I get new weaponry? Surely I'm gonna get like a Tommy gun because that's, you know, in promotional material. Also, it's the 1930s, of course. Like, someone's gotta have a Tommy gun. It's just natural standards at that point. Imagine having a film noir game and not having a Tommy gun at any given moment. Like, who knows, right?
You rocked the boat too hard. This is where you fall down.
What a crappy...
Line!
And that was the last I've ever seen of me again. I was dead. It's a good little start, though. Pretty great start. It did come out today, Noah. Yes. I got a key for it. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm in. I'm locked for this. Good to see you, by the way, Noah. How are you today? We got voice actors. Holy cow. I've noticed, like, I know of two. I've looked and I was like, okay, I understand now. And it makes sense. But yes, it's out. I'm playing it on PC also. That's the other thing, too, which I didn't think this was going to be a hard game to run on PC, but
They begin in quiet
they did come out with
rooms,
requirements.
with friendly voices and fondue bottles.
Good to hear you're doing all right,
Mine
Noah.
started a
I'm
few
sorry to
weeks
hear your
back.
bump.
The sky was just the exit wound.
Look,
It began with a
if
call.
it makes you feel any
Routine.
better, Noah,
Familiar.
I've been loving the streams lately.
Wanda from the
Been loving them.
Mouseburg Herald. Usual
I've only been able to come to like one or
office
two,
with a lead.
but they've been great.
If it pans out,
My time there
she hears it first.
has in fact
Simple,
been
really.
enriched.
She gets her
I've had a
story,
good time.
I get a few
You know,
bucks to stockpile.
I sit there
She
and I'm
uses
like,
for a moment.
I'm having a great time with it.
Mouseburg gets to breathe easy. But that day
So take that
was
with
different.
you know, take that into
It was
account.
tight-lipped. Meat on sight.
So there's stories
details
going on.
later.
And I'm just
Had to be
laughing.
someone big. Recognizable. The kind that only says, oops, when they remember they're mortal too.
Absolutely, Noah.
Something within me, old instinct, baby, said turn back. Let this
That
one go.
slight final distortion.
That this case was more trouble than it was worth.
What I said.
Well, trouble is what I do.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Also, like, up the film grade. They did have some filters for this game where you can make it look like really really like grainy and like low quality. But the thing with that effect, as much as I think that it's cool that they like implemented it, it looks really really blurry. So it would have been, while it would have been unique, it definitely would have been very hard for both of us, because like for me it looked very blurry and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get sick like after like a bit of this, and then you guys would have probably been like, yeah, it just looks like Vaseline just smeared, you know. I appreciate that, by the way, Noah. I try my best, I really do. And look, I will also, why am I getting a text? Oh, okay. I'll also say this, I think things are going to be better. I'm seeing an upswing on things, for myself, for hopefully others, and I'm very excited for that because like I just for the longest time, or not longest time, but for a bit there, you know, with like things going on, I was just like, dude, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it, you know. But now I think it has been solved, and I think everything is all great, and you know, this could be my summer. Who knows? This could be my summer. I know we're like very, very close into getting into it, because we're, what is it? We're in April 16th, and it's about to be May, and I think that's when usually like it really, really kicks off. I have apparently only like a month left of classes, so that's another big thing too. Like I legitimately only have about literally at the time of me saying this 29 more days or so. So. But oh yeah, I mean, oh wait, why did I accidentally click the Xbox button? Yes, so I want to go back into something real quick, because I was talking about how you can change the graphics, and you can allow it to where you can have the, you know, the little bit where it's like grainy and such. But I'm gonna go back to the gameplay. It was the, what was it? It was under this, yeah. I put it under vinyl for sound degradation. So it's just like you can do it to where it's like you can do, you know, cellulose disc, cylinder black celluloids, brown wax cylinders, which I've seen a cellulose and a cylinder black, but I've never seen brown wax before. But I was just like, yeah, you know what, I have vinyls, you know, like might as well, you know, check it out, give it that little style.
What's this about, Wanda?
What we got?
Here to toss me a cheese crumb? Or are we
Hey.
doing our usual tug of war?
Everything's
I can give
cheese
you more
related
than
because they're
contact.
rats.
I can give you a magician.
Holy.
What, like some wacko waving a stale mozzarella stick in front of a bunch of bored middle-aged mice?
Hey.
Something like that. But this one disappeared mid-show, right in front of a handful
If
of
we're
surprise
starting
boys.
off trying to find a
Some
magician,
face
I'm in.
kidnapping. Others, you know, I figured it might interest you. Goes by the name Magnificent Vandal, or whatever.
Bandle. As in Steve Bandle?
One and the same. You know him?
You could say that. All right, I'm going in.
Anyone. I'm just
Hold your
simply here.
whiskers, Jack.
The
You're not
job.
gonna get past the yellow tape without cred. Or a pass. Here.
But it's you in the picture.
This is sick. Dude.
Let's
This is
just
awesome.
say the officer guarding the backstage is, intellectually innocent.
I'll give it a shot.
Show your ID. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I can kick while I'm in the middle of this. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so where are we going to? Okay. Right here? Wait. Maybe it's the objective marker. That's what it is. Okay. So I have to go through here and okay.
No entry without an ID.
Oh, here you go, officer.
Oh,
Do you think anyone that came into the booth to like record lines, they're just like the direction was, okay, I want you, if you're okay with it, talk out of the side of your mouth like you're, full on Bostonian, because that's what you're gonna be doing here today. Is you're gonna be like, hey, where's that gabagool here? But the gabagool is actually like a cheese slice, or it's gonna be like a cheese block, So you're just like, where's the Havarti? Where's the Swiss? The mozzarella? And then that was the direction, and then they were just ready to go from there. Also, real quick, by the way, I know I'm like literally jumping 500 meters between things, but I wanted to let chat know, if you're wondering, I want to let it be known that I've added multiple mouse-related emotes into this chat through 7TV because I wanted to. And so there you go. I don't know if it allows it to where it like shows the newest emotes, but literally if you type in mouse or rat, chances are you will probably find it, That's all. So we gotta, what we got? We got the yellow tape. Am I supposed to go through here? Yeah, a little bit of puzzles. This is where the bedroom key is, right? Yeah. I don't even know how I was able to like I don't know how I solved that myself. I just saw open vent and said, you know what? That tells me I have to go through it. Rat Jam is also great. Yes, Rat Jam I think is a classic, and I'm glad I was able to adopt it early, because I was just like, yeah, this is right here. One of the greatest of all time emotes. Okay, so object of interest, a little photo, gotta frame it. Bam, beautiful. Slick poster proudly displays the Grand Magus, waving a sticker presumably in front of a cheering crowd. The name Bandle is highlighted, a clear sign of modesty.
Life's treated you pretty good, Steve?
Got a little rabbit, or not rabbit. That's a frog. What am I saying, bro? A little frog in a hat. The thing about me doing quick streams, like I love doing quick streams because it's like, hey, like you can get me a little condensed, boom, like before I go into class or anything like that. But you could definitely tell when I woke up for the day, because thoughts aren't fully there. Like there's a time where I will 40% of the time like have coherent speech. The other 60% of the time I'm talking about, rabbits in a hat, when that's clearly a frog. That is an amphibian rather than a mammal. And it's a classic case of brain fog just immediately taking over. All the pages are stained with cheese to an unsettling degree. Most of it is Mouseburg, general upper crust. But one name stands out. Betty Doe Fiddle, stand-in assistant, complete with her home address. Could be worth a visit.
An address book.
Light puzzles, I'm chilling with it,
Clear as it's gonna get.
Because like I said, the biggest thing that I'm pulling from here, like I know there's two inspirations you could pull from this game. You've got BioShock, you've got also Cuphead. Cuphead, art style, obviously. BioShock, for the sake of it, kind of has an immersive sim to it, but I mean, more immersive sim would be like Deus Ex, so to speak. But like those light little like puzzles, like the lockpicks and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, you know what, I could kind of rock with that. And this is coming from someone who preferably every single year plays a game where if it's a first-person shooter and it's mostly just go in, load in, very light story, just start slaying things, I'm already locked in, and I'm like, this is one of my favorite games of this year, right? That's why I like Doom so much last year, because like Doom: The Dark Ages was great, But like this, you know, this is something where it's like, hey, it's not just me going around and just going pow 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 pow. You know, like I actually have to do stuff. So only schmucks skip armor packs. Grab any and all to protect yourself. Project. Wow. Now it really is good.
Of course. Flies always swarm rotten cheese.
I was wondering where all that ammo went whenever I like dropped down. Also, yeah, hey, I just now thought about it. How did I survive the fall? Because there was like that rickety little bridge, and then I fell like all the way down. And it's just like, how did that happen? The way BioShock Infinite predicted the future of the US with the religion stuff. You know, I remember when I played BioShock Infinite, and I was like probably like 15 or 16 years old. So like I mostly was looking at it for the sake of like, wow, this game looks really nice. And also I loved BioShock 2. I didn't play the first one, which is weird because like I played immediately 2 and then I went straight to Infinite and I didn't play the first one. Like I still haven't played through the first one, but I know of the twists and like things like that. But I know that one's a great one too. But the whole thing is that with like Infinite, I was just like, wow, this is a really nice looking like world where it's like, you know, there's a lot of like things happening in the clouds and it's like, you know, everybody, you know, there's that slight slant to it. And then, you know, later in time, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Okay. I see what it is, you know. I love that game though. Great game. And I just love the way that it's presented because it's very visually striking in my opinion. And I haven't played the remaster of it, but I wonder if that like changes up anything visually because you know, remasters either they are like, you know, completely overhauled or they're just like, yeah, we slapped 1080p and 4K support. You know, it's like, okay. I mean, technically it would have been 4K support because the game did play in, what, 1080p, I guess you could say back in the day. No, probably 720, point being. Somewhere around there. Forgot, it was a 360 and PS3 title, so it was probably 720. Maybe some weird resolution in between. Who knows? But yeah, Infinite's great. I love Infinite.
For sure.
I'm trying to think if there was really anything in Infinite that would make me not want to replay it, but honestly, I think the one thing that may have just like been like, oh, I didn't really care for this was like the end of Infinite. Infinite at the end kind of turns into a point where there's a lot of recursion with like the skylines that you have to zip on, and you have that whole like ship sequence where it's like the final encounter, and it's just a lot of like mini boss fights that you have to do until you get to the end. And I think I remember just not liking the fact that I had to do like the same things like 3 different times in order for it to like fully end. Like I just felt like it was a lot of running in circles. But even then, like that's like near the end. It's nothing like hard, I guess you could say. Also, how am I going to be able to lockpick this is the question. I think I have an idea. Wait. You do this one first, then you do that one. And just like that. Beautiful. You know, I talked about this very briefly. Like, in the beginning, I was like, what if I did a fist-only speedrun? Or not speedrun, just fist-only playthrough. But, you know, there's probably someone that's out there that's probably trying to speedrun this game. Hasn't even been out for, you know, 12 hours at this point. And someone's probably just trying to do a fist-only version of the game, like playthrough. Like, I'm wondering if there's an enemy in this game where you can't beat them up with fists. But, can I like, barge through or anything? Oh, wait, no, I can collect that. The baseball card. There's apparently, like, a baseball card minigame that apparently, like, makes it to where the amount of hours of this game increases. Because it's, like, luck-based or something like that. That is pretty nice. I did not expect that. I like breaking up all these right here because it's just like a breakable object. I'm down. Anything right here? Okay, loft key. Got it. Cool. Explosives on the move. Hit X to pick it up or B to kick it flying. Okay.
Damn shinglers and their explosive barrels.
Anything in here? Can I get that key, do you think? Like, do the same thing I did with the baseball card? Because I'm assuming I'm gonna have to kick that into the wall. Okay, wait. But where's the... Oh, okay. Wait. No? What? Wondering if I have to, like, shoot this. There. Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right. But it's like, when am I going to be able to pick up the other ones? Gotta go from there. Spike the enemy smashers. Pop them and drop them. Okay. Oh, okay. Oops. Nice. I'm glad that the AI doesn't have any object permanence to know that I just rang a shot through. I'll take that. Yeah, no problem, by the way, Noah. I appreciate you stopping on by. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you next time, whenever that may be. I will say for this, just by the way that it's kind of like starting out, I might want to actually do like a full-on playthrough of this on stream. Where, like, not today, obviously, because I will kind of strapped for time, but I probably will play this more, to where I can maybe play it throughout the whole stream. Or for, like, multiple ones. So, I know for a fact chat is probably going to be like, hey, what do you have planned? And I'll be like, guys, we might be doing a long playthrough of this. I don't know. I was really excited for this game whenever, like I said, it got announced, so I kind of want to spend my time with it. And if it gets to a point where I'm like, maybe I just want to play it off stream, who knows? You know, maybe that works too. But I think I would love to play this on stream, though. But once again, Noah, thank you for stepping on out to the stream, and I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Have a good one. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to kick this. Bam. And then, is this by any chance, like, no? A little secret, possibly? And some money. Anything else? No? Okay, so what was the point of that, though? So I'm supposed to get back up by, like... Ah, okay, yeah. Retrace my footsteps, I suppose? That's kind of a little bit convoluted, I would say, but you know what, I forgot. I also have this to where I can, like, see where I need to go. Come on. Chat, in other news, I'm very excited to say that not only do I have a little round of good news that I am in the process of getting through right now, so I can't really talk about that too much. I mean, maybe I can, but it's something relating, like, mostly to personal work and just personal stuff, like, by, you know, outside of streaming and also, like, classes and such. But the whole thing is that I have a really good offer lined up, and I'm excited for that. But then on top of that, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I've bought my first ever ticket to QuakeCon 2026. It's apparently the 30th anniversary of QuakeCon, so there's going to be, you know, things about Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, you know, Quake, obviously, things like that, and other tournaments and things like that. So I've never been to a QuakeCon. It's very close to me, apparently. I've known that for years, but I've never actually gone to one. Then I saw the buy-in price, and it was like $15 to get in. I'm like, shoot. That's not that bad. You know, like, I'm in. So, yeah. Fun stuff. Very, very fun stuff. Also, I found a comic strip, so let me see what we got here. I don't usually stick my nose in these things, but John kept pushing. Said it wasn't no accident, and sure as hell not a suicide. Turns out he knew the guy back in the old days. Killed himself. Bah. I knew his family since, well, since the Shrew Thicket days. Don't ask. Bad memories. So yeah, fun stuff. All inbound. Very excited. And for QuakeCon, I will let you guys know. I hope I can maybe, like, stream or at least create content there. Like, pretty sure that they would allow like video and like photography. I just don't know if they'll allow live streaming. But if they do, you know, I'll let you guys know. If they don't, I will also let you guys know. But I don't see why they wouldn't. But obviously, I will comply to rules. What is this lad doing? Just walking. What do we got? What's going on? What's going on over here? The full-on subway. Hey,
Excuse me.
I'm walking here.
Coming through.
I like how they have all different designs too. Very nice. Oh, look at this guy.
Ever heard him move?
Yeah, welcome to public transit, bub.
Nicest New York interaction. So crawl on one of these. Yes. Get a little bit of money. I find a bunch of secrets, and yet it's like $10 worth of secrets. Like, wow. That's pretty crazy, man. Got a blueprint. Don't know what that's for just yet. Right, any enemies? Anyone? Someone's gonna come out that door, so yeah. There we go. Oh, I gotta go back up. I see. Oh, I have to put an explosive. The question is, like, did I screw it up? I think I did screw it up because I didn't. I mean, like, thank goodness. That's a whole thing that you could do. But I mean, I thought I was a goner. You know, I'm kind of glad that I maybe didn't pick hard because I'm having a tough time with normal enemies. I can't imagine what hard would have been for me, damage multiplier wise. A little overkill to open up the door, but I'll take it. He's calling in the goons. Maybe he didn't call in the goons. Maybe I'm okay. You know, if they had a little bit... I know the game just released, but a little quality of life right here. Check this out. Can you imagine if they had the ability to where you could just, like, click the right trigger or whatever it is to fire, to where it would just launch that immediately? I think that's a good idea. Take notes. But once again, this game literally just came out, so, like...
this is the place.
The only notes you really should be taking is if there's, like, anything game-breaking. Which, I saw this is also on, like, Switch 2. Which I think is a pretty cool thing. Like, man, you know, if I really do like this, like, maybe I get another copy for my Switch 2. I need a double dip, because I've been kind of neglecting my trusty old Switch 2. I say old, it's like, what, been out for 2 years at this point? Maybe a year? It's been out a year, I'm pretty sure, actually. Who knows? People probably know, actually. I don't know. I'm.
What in the...
So what is going on here? What in the world?
Jeez Louise, lady. You're in pieces.
Yes. Steve was so good to me. And now, without him, I I just can't pull myself together.
Well, I mean, never mind. What happened to you?
What you mean, what happened?
Well, not to double down on the joke, but you look, you know,
Yes?
a little broken up, somewhat detached.
I sure am. And I still have to find a new job.
This is going nowhere. I'm looking for Steve.
Well, who isn't? He went puff, and now some mobsters or other are trying to get the money they lost on the show. We're ruined.
Hey. No one's gonna hurt you. Anymore. All right. Any clue who'd want Steve,
Literally in half.
you know, disappeared?
Very nonchalant for someone who's been
Who
cut in half,
wouldn't?
by the way.
But apart from the small gangs and the mobsters and the crazies and the girls and the police and the...
Okay. Let me just stop you right there. Now, give me the first thing that comes to mind, all right? Go.
Ooh, the party!
Not really the best time to celebrate.
We're going to a
No,
party.
the politicians, the big mouse party. Yes, sir, he did rub shoulders with them more than once. He did like them haughty perfume girls and boys, but he likes the politics more. Just ask the stage designer.
Which stage designer?
The stage designer. He tagged along with Steve and his new buddies and
Like your
did some
title.
gigs for them.
The stage
He's working
designer.
in the opera mostly.
Oh, you could have started with that. The case stank of crime. Oh, jeez. I had to go back to the office and figure out which.
Anything? Newspaper? Oh boy, this is a lot to read here, but we'll go for it. So this is in the wake of a new fad, race to the left. One of the recent Mouseburg Herald issues. This one briefly recounts the history of cheese legging and its surprising evolution into car racing. When the number of smugglers began to dwindle, many former drivers decided to go somewhat legit by organizing races through the wetlands and the outskirts of Mouseburg. There was only one rule. They had to turn left at every opportunity. Anything else? And I'm just going to take some bullets from your bedroom real quick. Also, you okay, I think she's fine. You know what, like, despite this being like a whole backtracking thing, you know, where you have to get to your car, like, it's not even that bad. It's so open-ended that you also have all the little secrets that you can find and things to, like, read up on, check out, etc., etc. Poppable balloons. It's the test if this is a 10 out of 10. Oh, Chad. Yeah, it's not looking so good. Because the balloons did not pop, I might
When
have
it
to
comes
give
to
this a
big
little
shots
less of a
and
score.
Celebrities, Wanda might
That's a
have some
shame because it's a
pointers.
very good game so far. What's the high score of? Darts? Something like that. Baseball cards. Play for $50. 50 whole dollars. You think I'm made out of money here? Like, what? Prize dispenser. Insert tokens. I have no tokens. What? Apparently, there is a song that is in this game that is actually by Caravan Palace, apparently. Which I didn't even know that. And I'm like, holy cow, they're back. What we got here? Tammy Tumbler.
Guess Tammy's
Oh,
little workshop
flowers.
makeover ain't
Wait, no, guys, I didn't mean to kick that. Look at this little dude. Just having the greatest time of his life. You know, just hopping around. Do I have to go? Ooh, wait a second. Gun? Nope. Can I buy a gun? I wonder how you do that, though. So it's a lot of things on the table there, that's for sure. Gotta talk to Wanda. Wanda. Right here. Perfect.
So, Jack,
I was like, where is she?
Useful on your VIP trip to
Where
the
is she?
Not much
Martha.
to go on, but I met Bandel's assistant. There's this stage designer, see?
Roland?
Roland who?
Roland, the stage designer. Nobody ever remembers his name.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
stage
Like,
designer.
that's like TCH31, the streamer.
Make anything.
That's my
from
title.
Tiny shrew-sized dioramas to huge catapults hurling limelights all over the stage.
Well, that's something. Shame you didn't bring him up sooner. Could have saved me some time. And bullets.
Jack. Hey, if I'd have known Roland was involved, I'd have told you. It's like the movie trailers. You only shout spoilers after you've seen the movie.
Yeah, well, either way. Step one's charting what
That's
I've
true.
got. This mess won't organize itself.
Every time I go to a film, I make sure every single time that I'm out of the movie theater, I say, man, chat. Well, not chat. I'm sorry. Man, wasn't it crazy that XYZ character killed XYZ character? As loud as I can, you know, to be obnoxious. I don't do that. I don't do that. Guys, I'm not actually a streamer that does that. I swear. That was just a bit. That was just a joke. I would never do that to ruin the experience for a moviegoer. I just wouldn't, you know? Especially because there's like so much discourse right now about, what is it? The new episode 9 circus digital thing, whatever it's called. I've never seen an episode of it, but I know of it by proxy. And I know people are like, oh my god, it's not releasing on YouTube at the same time it's in theaters. I've got 2 weeks of spoilers that I gotta avoid. I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. And yes, I know there's gonna be someone that's probably gonna try to, you know, muck someone else's fun. But, honestly, just get off social media, you know? Maybe get off, you know, and yeah, that even includes like YouTube, because YouTube technically is a social media if you really think about it. And then just kind of go from there, you know? You just kind of go from there, and just basically what you want to do is just enjoy life. I saw that there was like apparently a study, and this was like, I think it might have been like a week or a month or so ago. I saw it a week ago, but apparently it's been in development for a bit now, that there's supposedly taking like 2 weeks off of social media is like a way to increase like the mental capacity or whatever. Like it helps out your mental capacity, which I understand why it would, but also it's just like 2 weeks, 14 days, honestly not bad. I would do that. Like I would definitely do that. All right, so let's see what we got on the crime wall. We got the address book, and we gotta go and we gotta inspect that, and then we got the stage designer, and then we gotta resolve the lead. Figure out where to go next.
Then
We're going to the opera. Anything for the poster?
stick that here.
Boom. All right, we're going to the opera. Amy Tumblr. I want to see real quick. The ammo guy. Surely, okay. It's just ammo for this. Well, let's see what Tammy's got.
Oh, hey, Jack. Your engine's humming like a lullaby.
Chat.
What's with
I have a feeling a lot of creative people are going to like make
And tell me.
fan art
Not a
of just
chance.
this whole game,
Nothing.
because there's a lot of unique design behind
Hey,
it.
I'll catch you later, huh? I gotta poke around the opera house.
Oh, I gotta poke around.
Oh, fancy.
Can someone please draw a black and white picture of Troy Baker, but with like mouse ears?
Yeah.
I think that would be a really fantastic idea. And then someone tag Troy Baker in that, and then also the mouse PI
Never let a
devs.
grace mousy like me in. But you, with that trench coat and the whole manly mouse man thing going on, I'm sure they'll roll out the red carpet.
I'm
Just one
Chat.
shot of the audience. It's gotta be
Call me an
cool
ultimate
with
glazer,
flaming
okay?
hot celebs. I'd love to see
But
that.
when I see charisma in craft,
It's best to stay out of it.
especially in an art form like video gaming,
All right. One picture for my favorite.
it makes me happy. It really does. It makes me do a stupid little smile. Because it's the truth. Oh my goodness. You know, I could take the long way, like, oh buddy, going the long way, oh buddy. And then, bam, we go to the opera house. So I can, how much do you think gas was back in like the 1930s, you know? It's probably really expensive.
Me
Or
and
no,
Mouse
and by expensive, I mean it was probably like 21 cents a gallon.
First sight. Hey, is Roland working tonight?
Roland? Oh, the stage designer. Yeah, he's upstairs, chewing a fat with some extras.
I do love me some like old-timey phrases. Chewing the fat. Some more money? Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah, we're cooking in here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to fight like all these guys. Because they're gonna find out that I have like something going on, and then they're just gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Wait a second. Hear me out.
They won't even...
Betty's dead? Hell, she was so nice, so talented.
Whoops. Yeah, sorry about that, boys.
Well done, genius. You broke the damn air duct.
The whole air duct? Wait, please tell me it actually showcases that like I broke that whole thing. Well, it's like, wait, no. They repaired it in record time.
Say, big guy, any way to get upstairs without rubbing shoulders with the crowd?
Oh, you want to get in? Maybe. If you're ready to cough up 30 clams. You game?
I have a feeling I'm gonna get scammed, so I'm not gonna take that.
Nah, I'm not big on seafood.
Okay. I'll be right here if you change your mind. They don't call me waiter for nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Seems I'm not the only party here.
How do I get through this now? Because it's like, okay, I have to go access backstage, but I can't like open up these doors. So do I actually have to pay that fee? Wait a second. Hear me out. Hold on. Lockpick minigame inbound. I'm gonna get so much faster at this to where it's just like I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to lockpicking. Easy. Coins in there. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Hitboxes for the coins are a little bit wonky, and you know what? That's fine. All right. I guess I have to pay this. Oh, wait. No. I see now. I see. Okay. Yeah, the little puzzle. Okay. I'm gonna fall through one of these. I can already feel it. Nice. Oh! Beautiful. Ah, beautiful.
Why is it always locked doors and ominous moaning?
Wait, that's a little larva that's like right there. Then what? I was also wondering if that was a little point of interest right there, but you know what? That's fine because I've got my shotgun now. I could pull this out technically, but then again, I'm getting a couple shotgun shells. They're probably gonna be like, "Oh, check out the shotgun. It's the new thing that you have."
Pretty sure the fire department frowns on stuffing firecrackers into wooden attics.
Hey, tough guy!
Okay, that's fantastic reload. Just stuffing everything into the shotgun. Yes, love it. All right, blow up the floor. Sure.
Hey! Give me a hand here, will ya? Yeah, damn. Thanks, pal. This is really... Ow! What the hell was that for?
Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
What kind of cop are you?
A former one. And a curious one. Word is, you're tight with Steve Bandel. I got questions, and you got a favor to repay.
Guess I owe you that much. But not here. Those bastards who locked me up here could come back any second.
You didn't do this to
And
yourself?
I can just, you know.
What? Hell no. It was them damn extras. Came out of nowhere. Roughed up the performers, swiped the costumes, and dragged me up here.
They say anything suspicious?
I mean, something about preparing for killing Stilton during the intermission and loading a big gun. Must be some lesser-known operettas.
Wait. Stilton.
You know, last time I heard one of these attempts at an opera house,
Politics.
Abraham Lincoln was still in office.
On the stage cannon.
You moron.
I think.
They're no extras. And they ain't prepping for a show. There's Stilton. And there's the big gun. Judging by them bootsteps. So much for staying incognito.
It just says assassination attempt. Like, this is what I have to do. I have to do the tail pick and then stop this attempt. Nice. Good job. Good tactic. Oh wow. Okay, so like we can have like cheese that it says recover some health. Okay, so it's like something that is effective through if I need to pull it at any given moment. A baseball card. Let's go. I don't even know what the baseball cards are gonna do, and knowing me, I'm gonna like collect a bunch of them, and then Endgame's gonna hit, and then I'm not gonna know, like, I'm gonna have so much.
The city's buzzing with people. Just not the kind I'd put on the guest list.
Whoops. I mean, that's still gonna hit. Whoa! Sorry. Whoop. I'm trying to do the pistol. And now we're getting in a little bit of arena right here. To get up to there, which means that I'm probably gonna have to check out what's going on here. That's gonna open up something. I'm assuming it's this. Oh, okay. Perfect. And now I have to do a little tightrope. Playing too fast. I can't be doing that.
Feeling a little stage fright creeping in. they come from?
How am I gonna get through this now? Now I have to do a little bit of a maze because it's, you know, oh wait, okay. There we go. I mean, I gotta give it props. Pretty unique.
I ain't no clown, but
Yeah, I'm like flow stating this. Metagaming and flow stating like a first person single player shooter. Kind of diabolic.
Almost there, Jackie. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And way up the basement? Okay, sure. This is where I keep my moderators, you know? They're all doing a great job, guys. Don't you worry. I will get them their pay of a one whole piece of cheese. Sooner than later. Now we're hitting a little bit of jazz notes here. I'm feeling it. Okay. Beautiful.
Ah, namaste, traveler. What brings you to this ancient place of learning? It's a basement under a brand new opera house.
Yo, I just realized it's Master Splinter. Let's go.
Death trap, Chief. It's a shallow pit full of garbage and... Pal, you want to learn? Or do you want to stand there flapping your gums? I got deep stuntman thoughts to ponder. Yeah, all right. Enlighten me, Maestro. Now, listen closely. This here's an ancient technique passed down by a legendary stunt guru back in New Rotterdam. Changed my life. Cost me 3 ribs, but changed my life. Here's the deal. When you jump, just act like you didn't. Clear your mind. No thoughts, no fear, no gravity. Then,
Thank you for that work, by the way, Doc.
jump again. Works like a charm.
Hey.
Gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So I can now stop time.
That's dumb work, Chief. The great wheel of infinite cheddar. You just gotta believe. Now get out there and defy...
I would have been someone that likes maybe Infinite Swiss, but
Sure, why not? Certainly trusted worse advice.
What do we have in the newspaper? Mossman or Moss Dream. One of the Mouseburg Herald newspapers. The main piece is a 4-page report on the mysterious Mossman, a towering creature said to occasionally emerge in the wetlands on the outskirts of Mouseburg. Is it just a folktale, or spun by some locals indulging in cheese of questionable quality, or is it the Mossman? Real deal? He's the Mossman. Real deal. My cover, it kind of covers up the words, so I have to like kind of veer my head left to right there, so that's why I'm having a tough time with some of those. I promise I can read occasionally. You know, us streamers, sometimes we can read, sometimes we can't. And breaking one of those whenever it just doesn't have anything in it, it's like you broke a perfectly good box.
Back on track. Now with new tricks. All right, let's shut this thing down and make it nice and useless. Jack Pepper saves the day and somehow starts an actor's strike.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Mouse PI for Hire, by the way, Knock. Just released today. Very excited about this. I've been waiting for this for years at this point, and I'm having a great time with it. Oh, do I double jump? Wait, what? Huh? I've found a glitch. Guys, I've done it. I've cheesed the fight.
God, jeez, take it down a notch.
I know one of the developers is going to be possibly seeing this, and they're just going to be like, okay, guys, we gotta hot fix this. A little punch.
Well, at least Stone did get blown to Kingdom Come.
I think I used like all my ammo there. Like, why can't I get that ammo though? Like, why is this an invisible barrier for me? Look, it's not cheating if you probably are going to be reporting it to the developers and saying, you know what? This is not intended. I'm in the Discord, and I have a direct line to them because they did in fact give, you know, a key for this. So I was like, hey, you know what? This is perfect. I can now like just tell them, hey guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is in fact a glitch in the opera boss fight where I can jump on ammo and it's an invisible barrier and it completely just destroys the pathfinding of the AI. Please fix. Very good game. I like it. It's very fun. I've been waiting for this. What in the first person Cuphead is going on here? Welcome in, Bolt. Welcome to Mouse PI for Hire.
Well, at least the framing's solid.
Also, like me, TC Mich, person for hire, which I've already technically done that, actually. But, you know, more on that later.
Well, hope she likes it.
Hey, Tammy, so I just want to let you know, I may have torched the whole entire opera house because I had a fight with one of the opera stars.
Hot.
But I got a really cool picture. So if you want to see it, just let me know. PC Mouse 31. That's me. I like the little smoke effects up. Chat, when do I feel like a real gangster and you know, get the polygon like these guys? Medkits because I'm just like, I'm here. You know what I need to do, chat? Maybe playing this on hard in a second playthrough might be the move. Might be.
Almost there.
Oh, you guys were gonna have to fight in the kitchen. I predicted it. I said I'm going to be in this kitchen and there's gonna be a fight. I can feel. But chat, if you guys are in fact interested in Mouse PI for Hire, do know it is available now, right now, on multiple platforms. I have the link pinned in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Also, I'm gonna let that TTS go through before I talk about this.
Digital Nact sent everyone's gangsta until TC Mouse 31 shows up and shows them what's what. Kappa.
Yeah. I have the shotgun, I have the Mauser, and it's just immediate wreckage for them. But it's true. Everybody is a gangster until TC Mouse 31 comes in, you know, and I have my little squeaky voice, right? Surely, this is a squeaky voice to you guys. This one features a lengthy piece of history and possible future of Shrew Thicket, a small yet thriving village mostly inhabited by shrews. Alas, while the little rodents are running quite the business, they are also causing quite a stir. More and more mice are starting to wonder if they are getting the short end of the stick by receiving the same pay as the shrews. Some predict that this may end in more of a simple wage dispute.
G-stick.
That sounded just like me. Yes, I've technically trained myself, or I trained that model on myself. So that is local. If you're wondering, that is something that I consented to. I promise you, it is not something that I was like, hey, you can't use my voice. I recorded it. Just for fun, because like 3 other channels have it, including this one.
Comes with the territory. You step on stage, you get roasted. Anyway,
Moth,
you
Naren,
saved my skin
Sin,
back there from those
and
extras,
myself.
so quid pro quo.
Told you they weren't extras. These were real bad guys with real bad intentions. Now about Bandle.
Look, Detective, I'd love to help, but I don't know much. We mostly just knock back cold ones downtown. Besides, it's not like he hasn't gone off the grid before.
Not like this. Not mid-performance. Steve doesn't just vanish. He orchestrates it, turns it into a spectacle. This is different. I've known him a long time. We went through hell together. Back in the old world.
Wade. Damn! You're the Jack Pepper? The trench sweeper?
I'm touched, but let's not do the highlight reel now, okay? Look, you don't know where he is, fine. But you gotta know something. Where he goes, what he's into lately.
Well, he's been keeping to himself mostly. Doubt he's ever brought anyone home from Tinsel's. But when he's had a few cold fondues, he gets into some real fringe esoteric crap. Even mentioned having a lab under his mansion, sworn to secrecy on it.
It's Breaking Bad.
Sounds like a long shot, but you know where that mansion is?
Sorry, Detective, but he's been worryingly private. Selective about who gets close.
Yeah, figures. Thanks for the intel, stage designer.
Yeah, good luck. And bring Steve back.
I had my next stop lined up, but not a clue where it was.
I don't know where to report that bug, but I want to report it and just be like, hey, check this out, guys. All right, going back to the office, getting that picture to Tammy. I think we've got time for like one more mission after this. Not what I'm about to do where I'm going back to the office, but more or less like once I deliver the 2 things, once I go to the office, then I'm gonna do another mission, and then we can do that.
Best I just started.
It's Wrecking Rat, yes. So, how are you guys so smart? How are you guys on the ball?
Really glamorous opera pick?
Yeah. Just as the whole place went up in flames.
What?
Yeah, well, there was this assassination attempt, and, well, anyway, here. Should be enough to draw your own conclusions.
Huh. It looks,
What? Underwhelming? Boring? Out of place? Welcome to haute culture.
No, it's just, that's not what no.
I took a picture in the middle of a burning opera house, and this thing's like,
Yeah, well, always happy to disappoint, kiddo.
I'm watching you, okay? Thank you, Bolt. That's very sweet. What is that emo, by the way? Crazy. Alright, we gotta pin those opera glues back in my office. This is my office. My door is open. Why is my door open? I gotta close it. You know, I don't run on a free electricity, let me tell you. Anyways, here's that to save. And then we go to the cork board, and then we just bing bada boom.
And give the car a proper wash. I'll be here for a bit.
Corny? What's he doing here?
Then I gotta put the party in the opera, and then I gotta put the assassination attempt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello? Who's in my office right now? Ooh, where are you? No ray tracing, it's over. Where's Stilton? Oh, okay.
Jack! Good to see you, buddy.
Likewise, Cornelius. You are in a surprisingly good mood for someone who just dodged an assassination attempt.
Oh, well, comes with the territory when you're chasing high office. While that whole affair at the opera was
He didn't even puff it. He just went.
unfortunate, it was ultimately good for business.
No kidding. How so?
Ah, you were a real wild card, my boy. Quite the performance, as always. You put those goons right in the spotlight, and now they're ducking for cover. Good for me. Great for the polls. What were you doing there in the first place?
I'll
Chasing
reply
a
to that
magician who
once this is
vanished
done.
off script. Boom, gone. Not just any magician either. The magician. Steve Bandel.
What? Steve's gone?
Like a fart in the wind. And now I'm stuck following a trail of stale blue cheese crumbs.
Most interesting. So, what did you find?
Not much so far. Just running down places he might have slipped off to. You got any ideas?
Oh, I know Steve's hangouts, all right.
Of course you do.
Better yet, I think I know just the one you're after. He did some soul searching at that mansion on the outskirts of Mouseburg. The address, here.
Why, Cornelius, you just made my job a whole lot easier.
Well, you did save my life, after all, right?
Yeah, more than once.
Okay. Can we investigate Cards be scamming by any chance? Do you think these rats can investigate Cards be scamming? Guys, I want to let it be known that my trading card shop named Cards be scamming is not exactly what the name implies. You think you're going to be scammed. You think your time, your money scammed, right? However, at Cards be scamming, we have the customer in mind. When you give me a card and say, hey, I want to sell this card for $250, you know for a fact I'm giving you the best deal, okay? I'm giving you $199 for that card. Now, that may be a $251, or I'm sorry, not $251. That might be a $51 loss for you. However, I use just the good intentions of my customers and also my workers, me being the only worker actually, but I'm gonna hire some more surely whenever I play that again. We want you guys to have the best payout, okay? We want you guys to get the best cards at the best prices, okay? Other card shops, they're selling them for great prices. For me though, I'm selling them at reasonable prices where you don't have to think about those great prices. You're like, oh, $2.50 for a card pack, but then like, how many is that gonna be if I buy like 5 card packs? I say, hey, card packs, $5. Now you think about that, that is a better investment in a sense, because you buy 5 card packs, that's $25 right there. You know, you do the math, quick maths, right? You go to a $2.50 card pack store and, you know, you can't do the quick maths. I mean, some of you can, but like some other people just can't. They just don't know. And that's fine. That's okay. I'm not putting it against the average consumer. I'm just saying though, I price them affordably and well to where you guys can do the math in your head and say, you know what? I'm getting ripped off, but you're getting ripped off with love at Cards Be Scamming. So no need for an investigation. Not at all. You know, we do keep the lights on. And by that, I mean metaphorically, because we don't turn on the lights. And then we just kind of go from there. You know what? I'll pay the paperboy $15. Time for a new party. This one has a prominent piece about a new political party formed in the response of what the critics call the meager and meek politics of ones like Cornelius Stilton and his party colleagues. The new group, called Big Mouse Party, endorses, though not exclusively, mice who are big and strong, just as the name implies. The BMP is rapidly gaining popularity, especially among younger citizens of Mouseburg. Good pitch, no sales. 2 stars on Yelp. You know what? I'll take the 2 stars. It's 2 stars more than 0. All right, Bandel, where's your secret lab, buddy? You have to go back in the car. You do have to go back in the car. You know, guys, I every single like rat-related character I'm like thinking about, I'm just thinking of that one time where one of you guys clipped me talking about Geronimo Stilton. Because we all remember that time, right? Do you guys remember Geronimo Stilton? Good times. Great little series. It's just all coming back to me now. This also doesn't even look like a lab. This looks like... That looks like Shrek.
According to Corny, the entrance should be around here somewhere. Where the hell did those lunatics crawl out from?
I want to pull out the boomstick. There we go.
An outhouse.
Where is it?
That's a low-hanging one.
Yeah, everything is just stretched and like bouncing. I love it, man. Dude, maybe this game getting delayed was like amazing because it's just it's showing
Steve,
that it's working and it's
what exactly
going
were you
all in.
up to?
All cards on the table and everything. I may be an elite glazer, but that's okay. Elite glazer for good reason, because I was like so ready for this game, man. And dare I say, one of the most effective reload animations I've ever seen.
Jack.
You know, the one where you just stuff shells into your gun and say, yeah, one of these is gonna work. Yeah. You know, that's a good little meme right there, Bolt. You're like, you know what, there's no hyper-realistic ray tracing or 4K graphics. I'm just seeing, you know, the graphics kind of look like they're from the 1920s. So therefore, that's gonna have to be a little quality decrease in my book, okay? The little score decrease. Is that the best way to get past them? Is just by kind of kicking them and then, you know, instead of the dynamite? I didn't even notice the dynamite has a little thing in the corner. Little face. Whimsical. Alrighty. I climb some more ladders.
What?
We got another newspaper. Let's see what we got. This one recounts the rise of Steve Bandle, who stormed into the magic scene with a bang, a newcomer to the world of illusions. Bandle is a mouse with great promise. His tricks are drawing big crowds to vaudeville shows and even theater stages. And of course, like any true prestidigitator, he joined by a stunning and heart-stopping assistant, one Betty Lynch, a young-time part singer and part-time actress. It's like, no, big words. No, please don't do this to me. Oh, I see.
Let's dip.
What could this possibly be? Is he done? Oh my goodness. The idea for the next stream title? It's the Big Cheese Steamboat Michi PI. See, I wanted to start off with something basic like Cheese to Meet You. I will probably be playing this more, by the way, chat. I will let you guys know. This is probably going to be a full-on playthrough. Not today, but we will, in fact, be probably playing this more. Just because I want to play it. Apparently, like, only, like, pretty, like, average sized. It's about, what, 10 hours or so? You know what? That's cool with me, man. Where to next? Oh, let's see. Pepper D, you take a bite, they feel the burn. Hit X to use it. Okay.
Oh, don't tell me I gotta get that running again.
Oh, okay. Incendiary shotgun bullets. Crazy, man. Didn't know if I needed to investigate anything else. But hey, maybe we're pulling in something here, surely.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be annihilated.
What sort of devil's trickery is this?
Exterminate.
Guys, I promise I'm not gonna find any cheesies for this one. You know. That's no pun intended, by the way.
Exterminate.
It's pretty powerful, and it got me. I mean, this is probably a checkpoint save, though.
Exterminate.
Yep. I'm telling you that it's really the TNTs that I think do the most damage. It's like crazy.
Nope, don't want any of that. Not even one iota.
Exterminate.
start going for acid. Last hit right here. Just easy, easy.
Mozzarella on a stick. This thing looked an awful lot like Steve's old
Easy as
stage
I died once.
Master!
What do we got right here? We got someone over here. Hello? Oh my goodness. It really is Igor.
Hello, dear sir. I mean...
The way that it goes, just the vignette around us.
I'm not your master.
Everyone's someone's master.
Yeah, first try, exactly.
Okay. You got any pointers? Suggestions? This lab's got crazy written all over it.
Oh, it's milquetoast compared to the labs in the old world.
Believe me, I know. You're from the old world?
In a way, but Master Bandel took me in and taught me a thing or two. Gave me a job, too, so here I am. He's been away lately,
No, someone got the first.
probably on
Who got first?
some business trip.
Yeah,
Who's
you
knocked?
say that again. So what's with the
It's
robot?
okay, Eric. So there's always next stream.
The word robot itself
Good to see you, by the way.
comes from a famous play by...
Spare me an etymology lesson. I need facts, Igor.
No, Master. It's Igor.
That's what I said.
No, you said Igor. But it's Igor.
Oh, for the love of... What's with the robot babe?
Oh, that? That's the Master's former
The black and white cam, and then also whenever... You'll see when we hit the stream ending.
Is it
Um,
Betty Lynch?
I told I was going to do one mission, and then I was going to close it up. And this is the mission
But the
that we're on.
Master was quite
You'll see.
devastated
You'll see.
when
I
his
took
assistant
attention to
left
this.
him.
I should have done something on my mic, too.
Died. So we started building something to remind him of her.
I wanted to try something with my microphone, but I was like, I don't want
know
to
the lengths and
mess up my
depths
audio.
of one's sorrow, Master. Don't judge.
Well, yeah, I guess. Still, this one seemed unfinished. Deadly, but unfinished. So, what I'm asking is there a fully built version out there?
Probably. Deeper in the lab, there should be an update, so to speak.
Great. Just great. So, I'll be going, Igor. I gotta...
Do visit more often, Master. We can hang out anytime
Someone's
you
first
want.
impression of like the stream, they just tune
Sure,
in and they
we'll
see
get
me
along
talking to
just
Igor.
splendidly.
So am I going backwards? No. I'm going the right way. Break up projector's power. Okay. So now you're just basically telling me to do stuff that I do at my average workplace. But in-game. Because it's virtual. And, you know, it's always fun doing things that are, like, not fun in real life, but virtually.
Okay, that definitely did something.
All these generators and such just remind me of last night. I played a little bit of Outlast Trials with some friends, and Chad, every single time I play Outlast Trials, it's just like it's truly an experience where you really get to like learn what exactly is wrong with game development, because it's just it's truly a game where I'm even surprised that it just exists, you know. And that's what I kind of love about it. It's definitely a left field type of game, but Outlast Trials is just it's just so over the top sometimes. I don't think that blew up anything over there, by the way. So, let's investigate. Please tell me. Ah, okay. This works. Explosive barrel? Nah, we got this. Hitting a couple of switches, but also let's be here. Then I can climb it. Perfect. Okay. Got a little lockpick time. See, I knew the game was gonna think that I was gonna go immediately up. I know the ways, game. I know your puzzles. Oh gosh. We got a little comic book, and it says, the nerve to die here. Can you imagine? What a filthy... He whined about a drunk shrew spilling string cheese hooch all over the carpets. But only one thing he said piqued my interest. And not just one. I stomach one filthy shrew, but he had a buddy. Barely made it to the lift, and the smell, I tell you. Why are we angry? Why? Very hostile. Why are we hostile?
Well, it's working. Whatever it is.
Boss fight? Boss fight?
Another one? Please tell me they didn't go for the rule of 3.
Conceptually, how does this enemy work? Because this enemy has no pathfinder. He has no head. Exactly. Exactly, Luminous. Good to see you, by the way. How are you today? Punches my secondary. Whew. Dash, 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 dash. Remember, I have cheese, so I can get past this. Nice, by the way, Luminous. I hope the recovery is going well for you. And also, who are you playing as in Overwatch? That's always a question I love to spring onto people when they're playing something I know of. Because I know a new character just came out, too. Also, a Switch 2 upgrade came out for, you know, Overwatch 2. Or I'm sorry, Overwatch, not Overwatch 2. However, I will say this. So apparently, there's been a couple of glitches with the new update that just came out. And one of them is the fact that the game, like, the Switch 2 version, runs at 1080p. Runs still at 30 frames, though. Definitely not 60. I'm like, what is going on here? Looks great. Don't get me wrong, but, you know, it just doesn't play great, that's for sure. That's what I have to do to go through. Autosave? There's a secret lab.
Hell of a mess, Steve.
You know, I know a lot of us have been talking about, like, Cuphead. A lot of us have also been talking about just Bioshock. God, there's another game that I feel like we are not giving its flowers to that reminds me of this game, and that is Epic Mickey. I'm really, really getting that vibe from this, and I haven't even played Epic Mickey, but I know there's like a remaster that's available somewhere. Happy Thursday. Great TC Mich 31. Thank you. Blue colored in chat member D-Lab. About Happy Thursday, because that actually is true. That's real. I can't believe it. We actually did it. D-Lab, I was just talking about you actually earlier. About the Outlast trials. Good times, good times. Almost felt like it was just yesterday that we were playing it just yesterday.
Now, is this one of those...
Give me a second, Jack. I got a lockpick.
moments in life when my endless...
These aren't even that hard anymore for me.
...actually pay off.
I had a lead. Shaky one, yeah, but still. Good secret. I really hope I can get like upgrades for these weapons. I feel like the shotgun doesn't have enough bullets, and I feel like the pistol is just not that powerful. But upgrades. And for anyone who's also coming on in, you guys are wondering what we're playing today. We are playing Mouse PI for Hire. It just came out today. I've been waiting for this one for a bit now. Like, ever since that initial trailer. Like, oh, if I can get my hands on this. And lo and behold, here we are. The developers said, you get a copy of the game. The stream. I'm part of their creation program, too. I'm probably going to play a full playthrough of this. I was looking for this game. Actively, man. I'm having a good time with it, too, so... I think we'll make for a good little stream.
Now, why do I get the feeling I'm just doing Igor's chores?
Yeah, it got announced back in, I think it was 2019 or 2020.
Like the final stretch of that damn lab.
We're out here doing stuff for Igor. That was enough R's, right? Surely. I don't want him to be offended that I was just like putting too many on it. That's right? Okay, okay. It's like a couple of second buffer, right? Let's get a heal up. But yeah, it has been in development for a bit. And it did get delayed. I think it was supposed to come out 2024, but I think it did get delayed a couple of times. But honestly, I'm kind of glad it did, because it's working pretty well over here. Because I would have gladly waited for, you know, like a good product rather than have a rushed out one and then they just said, hey guys, we need to optimize it. Like, it's running pretty well. You guys can see, top right-hand corner, I've got a nice 163 frames right now. Because I do have like a frame limiter, so I cap it to my refresh rate. Exactly. Yeah, have a fully functioning game, then one with just bugs. And like the specs for this game also, playing it at like even 1080p 60, it's not like that much apparently, supposedly. Like, playing it in 4K, yeah, I get that. Like, maybe on PC it is a little bit on the heavier side whenever it comes to specs, but you can play it in 4K on, like, your Series X or PlayStation 5. I think you can even play it in 4K on Switch, actually, because the Switch 2 does have that ability. And that was the major reason why I bought a Switch 2, was because I was like, man,
Now this
4K Switch gaming now, I'm in.
Crazy.
It's not like the upscaled, 30 frame per second Switch 1. Alright. I'm sensing a boss fight incoming, so I'm probably going to save here, and then I'm going to go into it. And also that handheld mode. The thing where you can, like, boost the handheld version of Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. Game changer, honestly.
Oops. I jinxed it, didn't I? That's on me.
This one technically makes the most sense. Because she, like, actually has eyes.
Yeah, well, the only degree I got is a pedigree in shootouts.
Oh, dang, she's up. Knew it. I knew something was gonna happen. Also, nice little reference to Terminator that they have whenever you like burn the robots. They turn into like dust, and then they have the little Terminator comes up. Ooh, got a rare achievement. Nice. It's also normal difficult for anyone coming on and wondering what I'm playing on. I wanted to try hard just because I'm like, oh, I played a lot of FPSs, so surely I can do hard, and I'll probably do that on the second playthrough. But for now, I think I'm okay with just normal, enjoying the story, enjoying the game. Gives me a nice little challenge too. Oh, I'm gonna die. Back on up, baby. Let's go. Surprising that like the harder boss fights were a first try for me, and then yet that first one I took 2 tries. Average dockside arrival card dated 3 years back, signed by the Coast Guard and someone by the name of Von Harzer, and she's a huge submarine.
Coast Guard papers. Arrival signed by a Von Harzer. Name doesn't ring a bell. Time to find out why.
Wait, oh, phone. We're back to the office, baby. I'm gonna turn that in, and I'm gonna save, and then that's gonna be it for the stream today. Because I think we got a nice little 2 hours out of Mouse PI for hire. But I will say this, chat. We will be back with more of this. I will be streaming it. Here's the thing, though. I will let you guys know that it looks like my work schedule for this weekend is, in fact, going to be, it's like the average one. I'll be working days and things like that. But I also need to let you guys in on something. I'm happy to announce that I am going to be, in fact, changing my schedule permanently. Or, well, permanently meaning that, like, going to be changing it for the foreseeable future because I've got a new opportunity, and I've taken the opportunity somewhere where I used to work at, and it's perfect because if you guys were wondering, the hours that we have for the department that I'm going to be in is like 6 in the morning to like 8 at night. So that means like I'm going to have decent times to where I could just like, like I won't be run down because I won't be up till like 3 in the morning, right? The next day or like the previous day or something like that, right? What do we have for the greasy notice, by the way? Ballistics augmentation and noteworthy gains. Clip's not packing the payload you promised. Tired of firing blanks when you need a real bang? Whether you're looking for a longer barrel, a quicker release, or just something with a little extra kick, swing by my workshop. I got a brand new piece of banging genius you don't want to miss.
The hell was she thinking?
So we gotta, real quick. I'm gonna pin my lab clues, so we can do that real quick. And also we gotta.
Mind if I borrow a minute, sport?
Holy cow! There's like 3 objectives I have to do right now. Let me put some things on the crime wall real quick, and then we can talk.
Unravel schmunravel. See.
Alright. Crime wall's all good to go. I need to talk to Wanda real quick. I know Stilton's gonna be waiting there, but Wanda's like, this is technically the story. So we're gonna talk to Wanda.
Don't leave me hanging, Jack. Did you see the secret lab? I got notes to take, so chop chop.
Then hold on to your tights, Wanda, because that place was nuts. Robots, experiments, stuff I don't even have names for. How the hell did Steve afford all that?
Oh, money, Jack. The guy was filthy rich. Now tell me, did you find him? His body?
No body, but he did try to, recreate Betty Lynch.
The dead starlet? She used to be a stage girl before Tinsel Bros snapped her up, right? Wait. What do you mean, recreate?
Guessing her accident hit him harder than anyone knew. Hard enough to make himself a robotic replacement.
That's... ew.
That is ooh.
That is ooh.
Like saying Waller boys are just kinda into blue cheese.
Deep issues aside, got any real leads on Bandle? Come on, Jack, spill it.
Well, this might be bigger than we first thought. I found traces of Steve's dealings with a technophile group, I think. A bunch of weirdo mad scientist types.
Did you interrogate any of them?
They were long gone, but they did leave a trail of cheese crumbs, and what they were working on was out of this world.
Ugh, please. Sounds like more Bandle smoke and mirrors shrew crap.
No, this was something else. Eerie. Tail stiffening. Kind of stuff that makes my fur stand on end.
Well, if it rattled you, maybe there's something to it. So, what's the plan now?
Not sure yet. I need to think. Rethink even. Go over all the clues I've got. Maybe poke around elsewhere. I'll keep in touch, all right?
Oh, you will. I'll see to that.
Okay. Tammy, where are you? Where are you? Oh my gosh, she's
Are you out of your mind, Tam? Announcing something like
see something real quick.
that?
Like, what?
That little notice you posted. Banging.
You're gonna get us killed. Evicted.
It's about gun tuning, dummy.
Yeah. It's a what?
Bang! Ballistics, augmentation, and noteworthy gains. More bullets, better aim, you know? 'Cause you're old. Been working on it since my wetlands days.
It's got called
You
Unk
bring schematics
by a mouse.
and bang! Your gun.
Wouldn't you just end it at that point? You know, wouldn't you just say, I'm going to sleep?
Came up with
Like, the day is done.
banger ad. More bang for your buck. Huh? What do you think?
It's, it doesn't quite,
Jack!
No, but it's good. It's good. Great! Even, I'll use it like crazy. Right now, in fact. Young adults.
Give Bang a shot. What do we have here? Holy moly. It actually is the upgrade system I was looking for. Alright. Well, I can upgrade all these, so let's do that. Now, I can only upgrade, like... No, okay, I can't upgrade anything else, but that's fine. Because we have alt fires now. 3 shots, charges up and fires a more powerful shot, and then fires a sticky blob of acid, which explodes after a short delay, deals area damage. Applies toxic damage over time, okay? Big. Wow. Anything else? Anything else? Wait, who is that? It's just a lady walking on by. Alright, chat, I need to go up to my typewriter and I need to save, because we'll talk to Stilton up next, but we won't do that right now because we're going to end the stream. So that will be the plan. Chat. Let me click to the main menu also. That was Mouse PI for Hire.